Howdy, everybody. Hiking pants. I love hiking. One thing I don't like when I'm hiking is wearing pants that bind or don't move with me, or I end up sweating a whole bunch in. Yuck. So these pants were just gifted to me, so I could show them to you. These are from Moosehill, and this is actually a really cool pair of pants. There's a lot of features to go over with these, so let's start with the biggest one, and that is that these are convertible pants. You can see that there's a separation right here, and there's a zipper, and you can unzip the lower half of the pant and take them off, store them in your backpack, store them in your cargo pocket, and just push them off. Bye-bye. And you got a pair of shorts. You go from hiking pants to shorts, just like that. There's a pair of buttons on the side there. And I looked at these, and for the longest time, I was like, why would there be buttons like that on these pants? And it finally hit me that on the inside is this little tab where you can roll up these pants just like this. And you can take this tab and you can attach it to one of these buttons so that you can roll up your pants, and you don't necessarily need to walk around with them like they're shorts, but you can roll them up above your socks so that maybe you can cool off a little bit. Or maybe you got to walk through a creek and you don't want to take the time to take your shoes off, then take the lower part of your pants off. You just want to raise them up just enough so that your pants don't get soaking wet going through a puddle or a creek or something. There you go. How smart is that? That is awesome. Now, the pants themselves, they are a button snap, Velcro button snap. Look at that. So there's a combination of Velcro and button on there. And that is going to be really hard to just pop apart. The zipper is a nice solid zipper. It zips very well. On the inside is more the same fabric. There's your label right here. This is a 40 waist, length is 30. And then your washing instructions here. Putting these back together again. God, that is so cool. Velcro and a button snap. You have a standard pocket on both sides. And I'm going to try these on and show you guys how these work out. There's a zip pocket on the back on the right-hand side. There's no pocket on the left-hand side. So the pocket on the right-hand side is large enough to fit my Samsung S24. That's this guy right here. Cargo pockets. On the right-hand side, you have a Velcro closed cargo pocket, and it is a fairly deep pocket. It looks like it's about 6 inches wide by about 6.5 or 7 inches deep. On the left-hand side, you have a zip close cargo pocket, and that one there is about the same size as the one on the right. There you go. And let's try these on. Oh, by the way, the waistband, it's got elastic on the sides. It's not elastic all the way around. It's not elastic on the back. It has belt loops. There's 2 on each side, 2 on the back that are right next to each other, and there are none on the front. So let's try these bad boys on. This is a very, very lightweight pant. It's super comfortable. It's a 40-inch waist, and it fits me perfectly. Definitely would need a belt, especially if I put heavy things in the pockets. Reaching the pockets, really no issue at all. My arm length is just right there at the pockets. The pocket location is just right where my arms basically will fall, so right there. The cargo pocket, just a little bit lower, so I do need to kind of lean over a little bit to get to that cargo pocket. Same thing with the zip cargo pocket on this side. And it zips open from the front to the back, and that's fairly easy to access. The back pocket is easy to access as well too. The fact that they have the capacity to roll up your cuffs and keep them up, that is really cool. The other thing that is on these pants that I think is really good, especially for those people that like to go out hiking, and you're out in country where there aren't that many trails. You want to make sure that you keep as much stuff out of your socks and out of your boots as possible. And so they have capacity to tighten up the cuffs around your sock or around your boot with this Velcro cuff right here. So you can cuff that up so that it goes around your boot. If you wear gaiters, your gaiters would fit perfectly over the top of these. Matter of fact, some gaiters you may be able to secure to these buttons here that I showed you earlier. The fabric itself is a nylon and spandex product. I believe it's 85% nylon, 15% spandex. So it does stretch some. It does have some flexibility to it, and it moves well with me. I'm not a small dude. I'm a fairly big sized dude, and they move very well with me. Stepping up, they don't bind. Wearing Levi's, I love wearing Levi's, but I'll tell you what, these guys here, given their flexibility of moving with me, the ability to have extra stuff in my pockets if I need to, these will replace my Levi's when I go hiking for sure. No way. No way. No argument about it. These will definitely replace my Levi's, and I will be ordering more of these Moosehill pants. Check these things out. Removable lower leg, long pants. These things are fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to buy some more of these. Have yourselves a fantastic day, everybody. We'll catch you on the next video. Until then, cheers, everybody.